James Walsh writes, "Hello AMC, and thank you for taking time to read my question. I was wondering how significant it is that DC has announced before Marvel the first African-American lead superhero film, Cyborg, and the first female lead superhero film, Wonder Woman. Do you think this will make Marvel announce a Black Panther and Miss Marvel movies in the near future?"
Well, there's a couple of dimensions to this. Number one, I think long before DC announced Wonder Woman and Cyborg, let's remember Cyborg doesn't even have a date yet, but long before that, I believe Kevin Feige and Marvel have Black Panther and Captain Marvel on their radar. I think they have some plans for them. Now, they haven't announced anything official yet, but I think they've already had their plans for them. So I don't think DC announcing anything is going to change any of Marvel's plans. The other thing that we got to keep in mind here too is this. I know for a lot of us, superhero movies began with X-Men, but there have been female-led superhero movies. You know, Elektra, Catwoman,
Superman,
Supergirl, Aeon Flux. So there have been a bunch of female superhero. There have been black-led superhero films. Catwoman once again, and I will always say Black Dynamite. Damn it. Spawn was another good one. Yes, Spawn is a great one. So those films have existed. So these aren't the first black-led superhero film, not the first female-led superhero film. However, that being said, in this new Marvel age, if you want to call it, of movies, it is the first new generation of them. And in and of itself, that is significant. A Wonder Woman was going to come eventually. That was a brain-dead thing. Cyborg is interesting that they're doing that. I always thought DC would either lead with Cyborg or a Jon Stewart Green Lantern. So it's interesting that they're doing Cyborg. So is there significance there? Yes. But it's not the monumental significance because we have had them before, and I don't think it's going to change Marvel's plan because I think Marvel already had their drawing board. Anyway, Christian, how do you see it?
They're going to announce those movies, but they're going to do it at their time when they want to do it.
Yeah.
They've already teased Black Panther, I believe, in a movie. Just
some of the chat was already saying is reminding us Blade too.
Blade
exactly, as well. Yeah.
Exactly. So I forget which movie. It might have been the first Iron Man. They kind of did a little Easter egg to Black Panther. So they've been teasing that for a little bit. And as far as Ms. Marvel, if you believe rumors, she might pop up in a future a mention of her or something, the way they did for Strange in Captain America 2. So they'll do it when they do it. I just hope that they have the actors and stuff in mind. I'm still pitching for Ejiofor as Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd like to see Katie Sackhoff as Ms. Marvel.
Well, yeah, Ejiofor can do anything.
Yeah. He really can. Marvel is not threatened by anything right now. They released these films. They're moving on along their phases. I mean, it's hit after hit. Even the obscure property with Guardians was a ridiculous success. So they're not feeling threatened. But yes, it's damn time for a Black Panther movie. I would love to see Ejiofor. I mean, he can do anything, but I just feel like he would own that. And I want Emily Blunt for Ms. Marvel. I think she would be fantastic in that role as well. We know she's a badass, and she's got the chops as well. But yeah, I mean, they don't feel threatened. Right now, these are just dates, and we're hearing that. But I am really proud of them for getting, Cyborg motion and just like really diversifying it up. I mean, it's about damn time, so I hope it continues.
Yeah, and the whole thing about whether they're threatened, I'm glad you brought that up. I don't think DC's threatened by Marvel. I don't think Marvel's threatened by DC. Why? Because I'll just go back to this all the time. What gets, as me as a film fan, what gets me most excited about going back to the movie theater is if the last movie I saw was real good.
Yeah.
Like, seeing a good movie makes me more excited about going back to the movie theater again.
Right.
You gotta believe that Marvel is actually hoping Batman v Superman is all kinds of awesome, because then people are gonna have an amazing experience at the movies watching a comic book based movie, and what's the next big one coming out? It's a Marvel one. Great! And that's just going to help them, and vice versa. I really think it will.
I think more so that DC is probably happy when Marvel movies do well because it helps them get the word out on the superhero movies.
It's fertilizing the soil.
It does.
But Marvel
and DC,
help.
I don't think Marvel right now, unless they're just fans of the genre in general, and you have those guys that I want to see a Batman Superman movie, but and they go and see it. But I don't think that they don't need it as much as like DC does need the genre. It's like the old school WCW versus WWF. It's like where it's just the way these companies are battling, but competition breeds better product.
But in
Excellence.
WCW versus WWF, for a short time, though, they were airing on the same night on the same time, so an audience member had to choose one or the other. The nice thing about this is...
We get it all.
Yeah, like if Batman v Superman is amazing, that's not going to take $1 away from Marvel and how much money their next movie, it will do nothing but help.
Especially now that they moved it away from Captain America 3.
Yes, exactly.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.